incident. On December 21st, 2023, the historic town square in Oudenaarde, Belgium was bustling with holiday shoppers at the Christmas market. A 66-foot-tall Christmas tree stood as the centerpiece of the festive scene, brightly lit and decorated. Throughout the day, Storm Pia had been battering Western Europe with fierce winds. By early evening, the Belgian Weather Service had issued yellow code warnings for coastal areas. Earlier in the day, concerns had been raised about the tree's stability. It had started leaning to one side, and workers attempted to fix it. But as the day progressed, the winds intensified. Around 7 p.m., security cameras captured the massive tree beginning to sway in the gusts. Nearby, a merry-go-round continued to spin, its riders unaware of the danger developing just feet away. The tree slowly tilted further and further to one side. Then, with devastating speed, it collapsed onto the crowded market square below. The crash sent people running in all directions. A 63-year-old woman from Oudenaarde was struck by the falling tree and trapped beneath its branches. Witnesses frantically worked to lift the heavy branches off those pinned underneath. 2 other women from the same town were also injured, though their wounds were minor. Emergency services arrived quickly and rushed the critically injured woman to a hospital, but her injuries were too severe. She died from the trauma. In the aftermath, the prosecutor announced an investigation to determine whether the tree had been properly secured. The Christmas market and Winter Village were immediately closed out of respect for the victim's family. The electrocution incident. On November 21st, 2024, 24-year-old Antonio Pascual Mateo was working on a routine job in Escondido, California, near the intersection of Skyline Drive and Idaho Avenue. Antonio regularly hung Christmas lights for clients as part of his landscaping work. It was something he had done many times before without incident. Around 10:48 a.m., Antonio was on the roof of a client's home, working to install a strand of Christmas lights. He threw the lights over what he thought was a safe area to drape them, but the strand made contact with a high-voltage power line. The moment the lights touched the live wire, a circuit formed. A massive surge of electricity coursed through the strand and into Antonio's body. The jolt sent him into cardiac arrest instantly. The force knocked him backwards, and he fell from the roof. His safety harness caught him, but he ended up hanging upside down in a tree next to the house. His body remained suspended in midair, trapped by the waist harness. Fire crews arrived within minutes, but they couldn't reach him. The power lines were still live, and touching Antonio while electricity flowed through his body would be fatal to the rescuers. They were forced to wait for San Diego gas and electric workers to arrive and shut off power to the area. For over an hour, Antonio hung there while precious time slipped away. Finally, once the power was cut, firefighters used a ladder truck to reach him. They brought his body down and began advanced cardiovascular life support immediately. He was rushed to Palomar Medical Center. Despite aggressive resuscitation efforts, Antonio was pronounced dead 1 hour and 22 minutes after the incident occurred. Christmas